Yeah. Now this rap shit has been good to me. It pays my bills, keeps me in jewelry. Sometimes it's conflicts, cause it's usually a nigga trying to get back where he used to be.
Now I got to go and get disrespectful. All cause niggas ain't recognizing that I'm the one. Knowing if I see him and hop out, they gon' run. Clear whole gates, visualizing the outcome. Multiple lead showers, dozens of pretty flowers. Memories, tears, screams, and hollers for hours. Fucking cowards. Your bird brain should've stayed in college. Now you're in the war zone where niggas die with dollars. And what you get? Nothing but a moment of silence. An old lady screaming, stop the violence, here we go. Another typical video. Niggas screaming out of city that knows he's a hoe, really low. Take a look at you, then look at me. I'm a G, and you a Y-S-S-U-P. Or B-U-S-S-Y, it don't matter how you flip it. Rearrange it or move it, niggas die over music.
It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's
There's a
simple,
little
ain't it?
story I would like to tell about a certain individual perpetrating like hell. Well, you seen him round imitating legends. Tough as hell on his records, but terrified of my presence. I'm tickled cause his career only lasts a couple seconds. Begging for attention, dropping a name in every sentence. A little slick punk from the other side of the water as the target intended for the slaughter. Sequoia lawyer, I get up on ya. Your enemies are rich. Man, think about it. You can't even control your bitch. These industry fucks don't want no drama. Nigga, respect me like an old timer, like old summer. I'ma keep my composure before I burn that nigga. Radio rapper, Howard Stern ass nigga. And I'ma be on top of you with or with no hit. Cause I'm so slick, ask the niggas you roll with.
It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it? The D's trying to find out if it's gang related. I'm riding in my old school candy painted. The unit on top, and they mad we made it. We can't be faded. It's simple, ain't it?
Welcome to Showface News. You can call me what you want. Just don't call me woke. You know, it's the town versus everybody at all times. And you rocking with the town favorite. You dig? Big Gotham, the mayor, all that good stuff. But without further ado, gang, all the way from Flushing, Queens, we got the one and only Soo Young. Stop playing. Let's go. And that's word to Soo Young, you heard? Stop playing. That's word to Soo Young, but check it out, gang, man. Charleston White, back at it again, champs, saying that he pepper sprayed Sauce Walka and the TSF crew out there in Houston, gang. We gonna get right into that. You make sure you hit the like and share the video. Let's get it in. Let's go.
Sissy just got they mace too. I'm going mace crazy in the random fucker. I just maced the whole TSF crew. Sauce Walka and all them titty sissy mace they. And if they come to Dallas, them some problem. Dude didn't know now one fight Dewberry. I came down here by myself, no security, and checked every rapper got in my motherfucking face. I'm the king of this. I run this shit, and I maced the whole titty sissy crew. TSF fucker, them slob, them no back.
Oh, time out. I don't think y'all peep. He said F them slobs is crazy. So, in case y'all not familiar with gang politics, right? And this goes for if you pound rule blood, whatever. If you pound rule blood, whatever, right? If somebody calls you a slob, that's the equivalent of calling a crip a crab. He said, F them slobs. It's super disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie. You call a blood a slob, Paru a slob. You call anybody at a slob. That's the same thing as calling a crip a crab. Very, very disrespectful. It's the equivalent of calling somebody out their name. It's the same thing, man. He's taking it an extra mile. He said, y'all slot. He put the whole game get a catch right. Now, if you don't know, Sauce Walka is Paru, okay? Sauce Walka is jacking Paru, has always jacked Paru. So this is super disrespectful. I don't think anybody else peeped that. Well, let Showface be the first one to tell you that this is a different type of disrespect. You think this is very nasty. Bro said y'all some slobs, bro. Y'all gonna take that, champ? Oh, champ, you might have to. Yeah, champ. This is, I ain't gonna lie though, this is a trap though. Don't fall for the okie though. Listen, I'm not the type of person to say, look, if somebody openly disrespects you like that, it's because they trying to set you up for they daring you to try something so they know where it came from. You know what I'm saying? It's a nasty trap. That's why I can't ever get with what this guy got going on, man. I can't get with that. You feel me? I can't get with that program. That's a nasty way to be, bro. A nasty way to be is to try to set somebody up and cause trouble. That's just a nasty way to be, especially as a grown person. But a lot of people like that type of behavior, and that's the problem that we have right now in this society, is that people can actually relate to being this scummy. I'm gonna call them scummy because that's scummy behavior. Like what? Like you're gonna go out there, make threats, say what you're saying on top of very much disrespecting. You're saying disrespecting the gang, and you take it to another level to where, they'll be forced to actually do something crazy to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to force somebody's hands to go wild. People don't even peep how nasty and disrespectful this all is. But I'm going to run it back because I know a lot of more people came in the room. Make sure y'all hitting the like and sharing the video, gang.
The TSF, the titty, sissy, just got they mace too. I'm going mace crazy in the random fucker. I just maced the whole TSF crew. Sauce Walka and all them titty, sissy, mace they. And if they come to Dallas, them some problem. Dude didn't know now one fight Dewberry. I came down here by myself, no security, and checked every rapper got in my motherfucking face. I'm the king of this. I run this shit, and I maced the whole titty, sissy crew. TSF fucker, them slob, them no back.
Call them boys some slobs. Remember who you did? Remember who you said it to, Chan. Salute to Michael Childress in the chat who says, well, he won't make it to Christmas. Time running out for him. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you, champ. It's been a good 2-3 years and ain't nobody did nothing yet. Ain't nobody did nothing yet. Now, if somebody does, it is what it is, but it's been how long and nobody did nothing yet, champ. I believe it when I see it, champ. I believe it when I see it. I mean, the man getting away with highway robbery at this point. You dig? At this point. Like, he's just saying anything out of his mouth. I mean, the man has said very heinous things about people's kids and what he would do to people's kids. And still, the man has been unscathed, untouched. You dig what I'm saying? Untouched. Rowdy Ness says that was fake pepper spray gang. Maybe it was. I didn't see it to know. You feel me? But let's be real, man. Let's be real, man. It's been 2-3 years. It might do nothing to the man yet. Caper says they said the same thing 2 years ago. LOL, no one is touching Charleston. Hey, champ, I'm with you on that because I believe it when I see it. The man has said the most heinous things I've ever heard this entire 2023. I swear, the most heinous things I've ever heard. The man said he was gonna do something to people's kids, champs. We can't even reiterate what the man said out of his mouth, champ. It was so bad, it's so disgusting. I seen a lot of people try to kumbaya their way through it, like, bro. How in the world are y'all talking this crazy? And this man is saying whatever he wants and you haven't done anything yet, champ. You know where he's at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, certain things as a grown person, you just can't let slide. You just don't let things slide like that. Like when somebody's talking very insanely, especially about your loved ones, your children, your precious kids. You dig? It's a certain line that you just don't draw, and that's the line you don't draw, period. You dig? This is nasty work. Tracy Harris says he wants to leave the planet. I'm reminded of the old saying, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. You're 1,000% right. You might manifest the nasty to, just take place in your life. The more you say something, the more likely it is to happen, because you keep saying it, you're shouting it out into the so-called universe. You know what's going to happen, man. Everything is created mentally before it becomes physical. And since you want to continuously put bad energy on yourself, eventually it will come to be, champ. It's just going to come out of the ethers and just violate you, champ, respectfully. But you, champ, you call these Paru guys some slobs, champ, and that's just another level of disrespect, calling them Paru some slobs. And he knows exactly what he's doing, because Charleston White is a former member of the Rolling 60s Crips, champ. Charleston White used to be Rolling 60s Crip. Don't know what happened. I knew he took a trip to Los Angeles, and something happened out there in Los Angeles. I believe it was in Slauson, and that's a major Rolling 60s Crip hood out there in LA. And I believe something happened to where Charleston White ended up dropping his flag and becoming a well-renowned informant, if you will, rat, whatever you want to call a man. To me, he's more of a scrappy dude than he is a Stuart Little, but that's just my personal opinion. You dig what I'm saying? However, this is nasty, bro. You can't just violate like that, bro. This is certain things you don't do, bro. And I'm telling you right now, I don't know how many of y'all are actually familiar with gang culture. I don't know how many of y'all are in gangs or whatever the case may be, but if you know, you know. You're calling Bloods slobs, Paru slobs. You know what that means, especially if you're involved in gangs. It's like calling a Crip a crab. It's not a good look. It's very disrespectful, and it could lead to something very nasty. You dig what I'm saying? I think y'all remember that time where Cardi B had made a disrespectful comment towards Crips, because Cardi B is a member of the Brims, which is a blood set, and she ended up getting Nipsey Hussle to speak on her using that lingo. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody even checking it. You know what I'm saying? At this point, the man can do whatever he wants, and nobody's even going to check it. Like, the man is saying he's going to do something to people's children, and nobody's actually going to check it. This is how insane it's gotten. You dig what I'm saying? Crazy, crazy, crazy. The homie Joe Quezada, salute to you, gang. He said, hit that like for the boy putting real news out all the time. Salute to you, champ. You already know the vibes. Michael Church says, only a misdemeanor to put hands on him. Yeah. You right. Yo, bro, you're right. You're 100% right. But do you think that people are scared of that pepper spray? They think that he just trying to set them up to get pepper spray? Because I ain't gonna lie, getting pepper sprayed ain't pretty, champ. That might be one of the worst things that you could go through, is getting hit with that mace, gang. I ain't gonna lie, that bear mace, whatever. You don't want to get hit with that, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You don't want to get hit with no sprays, champ. I ain't gonna lie to you. You might be better off, getting into an actual scuffle where you lose versus actually getting hit with some type of mace. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get burnt, champ. And it's not just going to burn your eyes. It's going to burn your skin, champ. And it's going to last a few hours, if that. A few hours might be the maximum. The minimum might be 20, 30, 40 minutes, which is still damn near an hour. You feel what I'm saying? But you ain't trying to get violated with that mace, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That pepper spray ain't no joke. If you know, you know. I've never been pepper sprayed, but I know people personally who have been. And listen, not pretty, man. If that stuff gets on your skin, your scalp, ouch, champ. That's what I can tell you. Ouch. You heard? We ain't doing that. I think people are scared to run down on Charleston based on the fact that, that mace hurt. Because that mace is painful, bro. That's not a joke. You dig? But yeah, man, I mean, even when Math Hoffa and Charleston White went at it, and I'm cool with Math. I talk to Math sometimes, and Math actually ended up coming on the channel in the comments, and Math was telling me, look, I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. I'm like, Math, this guy's talking about your children. You do realize this, right, bro? You don't, he's trying to make sure he don't lose the bag, but at the same time, bro, this man is talking heinous heinous acts against your little daughters. Your daughters are under the age of 10. You have 3 daughters, and your daughters are under the age of 10, champ. You know, this is nasty work. You dig? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If it's me, you know, it's crazy. Tracy Harris says now in Texas, it's a felony to beat up someone over 50. And what is he, like 53 or something? Because I remember reading that he was about 50 something. You know what I'm saying? I remember reading that. The man is really like 50 something. I mean, he looks like he's in his 50s. I mean, he telling people he 46. I don't know what's true, to be honest with you. All I know is that what I read from one of those sites said that the man was at least like 53 years of age. That's what I was told. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna see. You gotta hit him first, champ. Hey, champ, you gotta do what you gotta do, gang, for educational purposes. All I know is I think people might have a little fear that they might get sprayed with that bear mace, whatever mace he got on him. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first time he had talked about the mace, it was with his confrontation with Soulja Boy, and I believe that was at the Rolling Loud concert. You know what I'm saying? I believe that's when he first made mention of started using the alleged mace. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he been trying to get everybody with that mace, which is crazy. I mean, if we're going to be fair, there's absolutely no rules in the street. You know, you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want to use as a weapon, people, you know, objects, whatever, there's really no limit. There's no rules. However you win, you win. This is just a nasty cheat code. Charleston Mike's the type of person that would throw sand in your eyes before you even get a chance to approach him. Just letting you know. You dig? But apparently there's no such thing as playing fair. But like I said, the disrespect from the whole 2023, Charleston Mike's disrespect has been very different. I don't know if y'all peeped, but Charleston Mike's disrespect has been insane, gang. Insane. Sandman says CW is funny. I mean, we can't deny the fact that it's definitely funny. You know, sometimes it's not funny because, again, when you talking about somebody's children, I don't think that's funny, bro. You can't laugh at that shit. That's just not funny. Like, certain things is just not cool. Just my opinion. Capers said he looks about 55. He does look 55, champ. He might look a little older than that. You feel what I'm saying? But this, like I said, this is out of pocket. Like, Charleston White been tweaking the whole year. You know, now, some people believe that maybe his time is coming eventually because he's putting out bad energy. You know what I'm saying? They think his time is coming. They think it's over with. Me, I don't know, champ. I ain't seen nothing happen yet. This man been going on for about a good 3 years talking reckless, and it's only got more reckless through the years, especially in 2023. The level of disrespect has only increased. It's grown past its vantage point. It's went there. You know what I'm saying? It's going there. It's going way beyond what we know as far as disrespect. Disrespect is just what it is. And nobody has done anything yet. Who's gonna be the brave man to go out there and try Charleston, champ, without getting maced, by the way? Without getting maced. You dig? Who's gonna be the one? We may have to do a survey on that. Who's gonna be the one? You know what I'm saying? Might have to do a little survey on that, but ain't nobody put no hands, feet, nothing on Charleston yet. He's out here talking as reckless as he wants. And we don't encourage violence on the Showface News channel whatsoever, champs. We just talk about hypotheticals and situations that may occur in the future, though, you dig? But like I've been saying, man, I don't think anybody's going to try nothing with Charleston. But if somebody does, hey, kudos to them if they do. Just know, champ. Just know, champ, if you do something, you know, just know he's still going to talk after if he's able to talk. That is. If he's able to talk. You dig? Who knows, man? But right now, it's looking very, very nasty. I ain't going to hold you. Like, calling them boys some slobs is a different level of disrespect. He referred to Sauce Walka, the TSF crew, which are a bunch of Pyrus out there in the Houston, Texas area, as slobs, champ. And one thing you don't do is you don't call nobody that's blood slobs. In any nation, you don't do it. Key lesson here. don't follow this man. Don't follow this man, because it might end a little different for you if you said it. You dig? But I guess everybody's like, yeah, we don't want to mess up the money. We don't want to mess up the bag. He's trying to bait us into doing something to make us lose our freedom. I agree. I think he is trying to bait you into doing something to make you lose your freedom, because he would be more than happy to see you in jail getting locked up. You dig? I think y'all remember that video out there in Dallas when I think a dude pulled a strap out or something, and he got to calling the police on him. He had like 40. There was like 40 police out there. Literally, there was a bunch of police out there arresting the man. He recorded it like, yeah. You know, he was bragging about calling the cops. You know what I'm saying? So, but let's be honest, man. The police ain't always gonna be there, man. Let's keep it 1,000. If you know, you know. The police ain't always gonna be there, champ. And sometimes the police could be there, and that don't mean nothing. You understand? I done seen the cops get ran off the block too. If you've been outside, you definitely seen a time where police definitely got ran off the block. It does happen, champ. All police and people in blue ain't always that tough, champ. You dig? You might have some that's tough, but a lot of them is not all the way there, champ. You dig? But just know that, Charleston, the police can't solve every situation, and they won't come there in a timely fashion, champ. Not always, champ. You know, I'm just letting you know that the police can do what they do, but law enforcement is not always readily available when you are in tough situations. I want you to understand that, champ. That's just not how life works. You dig? That's just not how life works, champ. And I guess you're going to use that pepper spray to the best of your abilities until the police get there. Because, boy, they might not be coming out. You heard? I heard about lockdown part 2. And that's what I'm going to say. I know y'all heard about the potential of a lockdown part 2. We're going to leave it at that because we can't expound upon what that is. You dig what y'all heard? Y'all seen? There's going to be less police when that happens. You know, if you get another lockdown, them police ain't coming out like you think, champ. You remember the last time they had a lockdown? Them police was actually on strike. Some of them were just quitting. They had a shortage. There was a shortage of cops and an increase in crime, by the way. So you can't depend on them boys in blue to protect you at all costs, because it just won't happen, champ. Realistically, it ain't gonna happen. All I'm gonna say is this: I ain't seen nobody do nothing to Charleston yet. We didn't see nobody do nothing to Charleston yet. If they do something, I'll let you know, champ. I'll let you know. If people pop out and get busy, I'll let you know. I'll be the first person to hear about it if it does happen. But so far, not so good, gang. You feel me? Maybach was popping. What's popping? Salute to all the Haitians in the chat. The Haitians is in here. You dig? The Zoes is in here. You heard? Listen. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's a nasty work going on right now, man. I ain't gonna lie. What will Sauce Walka do in return? Will Sauce Walka do anything? Say anything? Who knows? But he said he want them to come out there to Dallas, champ. Y'all come out to Dallas if you want. You're gonna see nothing but Dallas police. You come to Dallas if you want. There'll be a lot of Dallas cops hoping you come through, champ. You feel me? I already know how this will. It's a trap though. Like, people like Charleston White be baiting people to lose their freedom, man. People like Charleston White just be baiting people to lose their freedom, man. That's just how it goes, man. It's a nasty game. You either gonna get emotional and fall for the okie doke or you not. But at the same time, if somebody is talking this very disgusting things about your loved ones, your children, in my personal opinion, I think something should be done about that. Something should definitely be done about that if somebody is talking recklessly about doing any type of harm to anyone that's closely related to you and is under the age of 10. Something should be done. There needs to be action, champ. That's just me. If you choose to ignore and let's let it rock out, I mean, I don't know how you're letting that happen. That's just me. Because at the end of the day, there's just lines that shouldn't be crossed. And once you step past them lines, anything is a goal. That's what I'm saying. If you pass the line, anything should be a goal in that department. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is an incredible disrespectful display by CW once again. What's next? I don't know. The weekend is still a little bit young, but it's almost over. You did? That's what I can honestly tell you, gang. But right now, it's looking real bad. I don't know if Sauce is gonna go out like this though. This is, like I said, this is another level of disrespect. I ain't heard nobody get called a slob in years. It's been years since I heard somebody get called a slob. I ain't hear Bloods get this disrespected in a while. So it's been interesting. You dig? But yeah, Sauce Walka is a Pyru, and the TSF, the people in TSF are Pyru as well. So yeah, we gonna see what happens. We gonna see what goes down. It might be an interesting week. It might not be such a so interesting week. But we gonna see. All I'm gonna tell y'all is, like, this can't go on forever. Okay? Realistically, all things don't last forever. There's always an end game, an end point. You know, this ain't gonna go on for too much longer, man. I promise you that. I mean, how much negative energy are you gonna be able to put out? You feel me? Before something stops you in your tracks. That's what I'm gonna say. Because you can't put out this much negative energy and think that this is just gonna last. You know, it could last for however long it's supposed to, but there's always gonna be an end point. You know what I'm saying? So those things gonna end up catching up with you in the long run. You know, and he's not a young person either. He's getting older, so eventually he gonna need help. You know, so you might screw yourself over in the future based upon things you did in the past. That's what I can honestly say. You know, that's it. That's what I can honestly say. But one thing y'all gotta realize is this, man. The show's never over. And I promise you the show is never done. It's like never done. It's never over. You dig what I'm saying? Make sure you smash the like button and share the video. But one thing you must remember is that you should probably stop playing. Respectfully. So stop playing. Button.